We know what it's like to have a negative bank account. With mouths to feed and bills to pay, we understand the entrepreneurial struggle. It's not a get-rich-quick process, but this piece of paper changed everything. So it was about a year and a half ago. I had a friend who said, "Andrew, I heard you're adopted. You totally need to get a DNA test." I'm thinking to myself, it sounds like Maury Povich, it was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't really think of it. I was too busy at the time. So she said, go to Ancestry.com, order the DNA test. And I did. Ordered it, came in the mail, spit in the tube, sent it to the lab. I got an email. Your results are in. Oh, okay. That was quick. I open the email and I see a lot of people that are third cousins. And a third cousin is someone that shares the same great-great-grandparent as you. So I'm reaching out to these people and I make friends with two of them, Linda and Lisa, two angels who are super excited about genealogy. And it looks like that they've been in the game for a while. They have like pro accounts and here I am. I don't even have a profile pic. Anyways, we do a lot of digging, a lot of back and forth. And I just tell them, hey guys, I am so busy. I'm building a business. It's been up and down. I'm going to give you my login and you guys go after it. So they did. And back and forth they worked. And this year in May, I get this text message early in the morning on a Sunday, and it was Mother's Day, if you can believe it, from Linda. And she says, hey, Lisa and I found your mother, your biological mother. And I've always wanted to meet this individual. I've always wanted to meet her, tell her thank you. I've loved my childhood, had the best upbringing. I couldn't ask for a better mother or father. But curiosity has always been instilled in me. I had to know who I was, where I come from, my physical traits, medical history. All these questions fill the head of a kid that's adopted. So I said, where's she at? And they said, well,
tonight only on Fox, there is a special cemetery in Arizona. The poor, the abandoned, the unknown, the forgotten. That's where they are laid to rest.
And at the end of their lives, when no one can claim them or does claim them, a handful of strangers on the chain gang are there to pay their final respects. Nicole Garcia has the story.
Watch your step.
We gathered together to commend our brother.
A dusty, desolate parcel of land in the West Valley.
To God our Father.
No lush green lawn.
To commit
no
his
headstones. This is White Tank Cemetery.
Forgive whatever sins he committed.
This is where those without names, without money, without homes or accounts, without loved ones are laid to rest.
Yeah, the Maricopa County has a cemetery out in Litchfield Park, which is way the heck out west. And it's called the White Tank Cemetery. We're near the White Tanks Mountains. First time I came here, I was with my wife and two kids. And it was just a surreal experience. Not knowing who your biological mother is creates an extremely exquisite curiosity within you. Don't get me wrong, I've had a wonderful and beautiful upbringing. I love my mother today. She is my mom. I consider her my mom. But my biological mother had traits that I have that I can't compare to today. I think every day as a child I woke up and I looked around the room and I said, I don't have that nose. I don't have those eyes. I don't have that hair. I was told at age 8 that I was adopted. And I got the news just recently that my biological mother passed away. It's a humbling experience, and what's even more humbling is realizing where she was buried. And that's where we are today. I think just knowing that she was I don't want to say abandoned because that's very harsh on the family as well, but she passed away undocumented, unclaimed, almost unwanted. I'm sure she had many mental problems, and I know she had schizophrenia, but nobody should be unclaimed. If anybody feels unclaimed, I want them to know God claims them. I'll claim them. If you look, she's got a beautiful heart that my kids and I built around her grave, and she has this copper plaque. And that's all anybody in this cemetery is gonna receive, a copper plaque. And the copper plaque gives the date they died and their name and nothing else, because that's all they had when they found these individuals. She was homeless, most likely in Phoenix or somewhere, being homeless, and she might have had ID on her. She might have stated what her name was, or you know, some sort of article of clothing or something on her stated that her name was Judith Perkey. And now, after withholding her within the morgue for a couple months, they asked, you know, who can claim this individual? No one did. So because no one claimed this individual, they buried her. And this is where she lies. This is my biological mother. Well, we know the family now. We've been communicating back and forth. Wonderful, beautiful people. And today, I'm going to meet them. I won't meet my uncles today, but I'll meet my cousins and a lot of other people that I imagine would know a little more about Judith. I'm extremely excited, slightly nervous, and I just can't wait to see more about who she was. This is cousin Tim.
Hi. How's it going? What's your name?
What's your name?
Alex?
Atlas.
Oh, Atlas. Great to meet you.
What's your name?
Aesop? Asa. Very good.
This is my mother.
Hi.
I'm Tim.
So I got to speak with my biological cousins. Never in my life have I been able to confront people that shared my same DNA other than my children. It was surreal. It was really neat. I saw some similarities in me and them, but that could be just me wanting to find similarities. It was neat to embrace my cousin Tim. It was so cool. And to think that that was my biological mother's nephew, who he really never knew, and nor did she really know. So, wow, what a blessing it is. And I think my biggest challenge for everybody watching would be, if you have family, love them. If you have family you haven't reached out to, reach out to them. My birth mother may not have wanted to be reached out to. Most likely not, because the family didn't know she passed. But it makes me want those who feel lonely, those who feel deserted, to feel that love of being wanted. You know, we do real estate. I do real estate. We build businesses. It's fun, it's challenging, it's rewarding, but in the end, you have to ask yourself why. And you do it for the people. You do it for humanity. You do it for your family. You do it for those you love. Love those who are in your family. Love those who are your friends. Love those who feel alone. They need it. Whether they tell you they need it, whether they tell you they want it or they don't want it, give it to them. That's my biggest challenge for you.